Hey, welcome back. It's just Effie, and it's day 14 of my 30-day video diary of my journey back to a more active, healthier, and more intentional life. Now, let's dive right in. So yesterday I fasted for almost 14 hours. I did end up breaking my fast in the morning with some breakfast, ate some blueberries, made some scrambled eggs with some cheese sprinkled on top, macadamia nuts with coconut chunks, and a couple of prunes. It's my higher carb days, so I tend to put in a few dried fruits or some berries in there. And about my Oura ring stats, okay, so redness is at 87, up from 81 the night before, and then sleep is at 85, up from 84. Now my activity was at 70, which was about the same. And in our island cottage, which is my relaxing place, it's a tiny island, so getting any sort of activity out there is kind of tough. You can walk up and down the beach a few times a day, and you can get some steps and some calorie burn there, but really you wouldn't burn much unless you were doing a lot of work around the camp, which I tend not to do. Like I said, I go there to relax. I do help my husband on occasion, but my activity was really just walking to other people's camp to chat, and then also walking back and forth around the beach. So, but I did, and we did some night fishing as well, so that was kind of fun. Hung out with some people. And then, but what did I eat? So like I mentioned, I broke my fast a little early, already talked about what I ate, but I also left the island a little earlier. So then I was at home. I ate some leftover pork that I had made a couple of days before, it was still good. And then my son actually made this tomato sauce, so I had a little bowl of that, or a big bowl of that, and I'm going to talk about that in a little while. You can see that my BG and my ketones, actually my ketones, I did not check yesterday at all. Again, on the weekends, I tend not to do that. I'm just out of my schedule and I tend to forget, and I'm okay not doing it every day. And then, but you can see my BG readings from my CGM. So you can see that there was a spike from my breakfast, right? And likely it's because of the prunes and maybe even the blueberries. But then it came back down pretty quickly. And then there was another increase around 3 p.m., which is around the time that I had that bowl of tomato sauce. And overall, my mood was really good yesterday, even though I'm going to talk about it. That tomato sauce did upset my tummy a little bit. Now, tomato sauce or tomato-based foods, typically, if I overindulge in them, they do give me a little bit of a tummy ache. But my son made this tomato sauce and it looked so good, and he is just turning out to be such a great cook that I really wanted to try it. And so I scooped some up in a bowl. I didn't think I took that much, but I think I did. I was kind of hungry also. And here's the thing, I had it, and about 10-15 minutes later I had a tummy ache, and the rest of the evening had some acid reflux. I was burping, I was a little gassy, a little bloated. So really, tomato sauce is just, we are just not friends. More often than not, I get this type of reaction. I have a little bit of a sensitivity to it. And, what I have to remind myself is I need to remember to, remember what sensitivities I have. And then I need to listen to my body, right? I have to listen to it more. And so even as I was suffering through that acid reflux and tummy ache, I was, thinking, I just need to be better at remembering how certain foods make me feel. Now, my blood glucose monitor kind of helps show how my blood sugar spikes or dips, depends on what I'm eating. But I also must remember how it makes me feel. So tomato sauce, yeah, I'm going to have to, next time I come across it, I'm just going to have to maybe just take one bite or avoid it altogether. Now, what do you do when you love something, but then it doesn't love you back? Do you avoid it altogether, or do you just take a little taste, or do you say, to hell with it, I'm just going to indulge? So let me know what your strategies are. What do you do in the comments below? I'd love to hear what you have to say. And, for me, likelihood is I'm probably going to still have a little bit, and then just be really careful with everything else that I end up eating that day. So we'll see. But my son did make an awesome tomato sauce. So I'm glad I tried it. But like I said, maybe I shouldn't have as much next time. Oh well. I hope you like this video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.